I need a haircut. But hi guys, we're gonna be doing a little chatty get ready with me today. I wanted to show you guys my new base makeup routine. I have been obsessed with it the last like 2 months of 2024, and I'm still obsessed with it going into 2025. So I wanted to do that for you guys today. But I kind of wanted to do a little bit more casual of a video because the fires are happening right now. We're still on really high alert, just kind of like in freeze mode right now. Grateful to be safe. So I just wanted to like hang out, do my makeup, show you guys my new routine, and just chat a little bit. And also I'm like in my comfort t-shirt. So let's just, if you want to see this makeup look, or if you also want to get your mind off of something, welcome. And let's get into this makeup look. Okay, let's just leave it down. There's potential for my hair right now, so I'm just gonna leave it down. If I end up putting it up, jump scare. This is what the hair is looking like. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave this in the video or not, but I'm just gonna do like my messy bun with you guys. I did the messy bun yesterday, so my hair is already like curled from that, which I will post a short on, like a short version of it. But I actually kind of like the way my hair looks like right now. I like how it's like pushed back and like wavy. It's actually really cute. Now I'm like, do I want to put it up in a messy bun? What should I do? It's kind of cute. Should I just leave it? You know what? I think we should just leave it. I think I might even just like skip it and see how I feel at the end of the look. What do we think? But let's just start the makeup look. My brain is like all over the place right now, you guys, because it's Friday. The LA fires are happening. I am at home. So there's just a lot going on, but I just wanted some sense of normalcy. So I'm just recording and getting ready with you guys. But I did want to show you guys like my new base makeup routine that I have been doing since a little bit before the new year. And I really just wanted to do like an in-depth tutorial for you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna start with my brows. A lot of these products are still products that I have been loving in 2024 and that I loved in 2024 and I'm still using. So like I'm still all about like a lot of these products. This is the Milk Kush High Roll Brow Gel Tint, or brow tint gel, I never know. But basically it's a tint for your brows, but it's also a gel. So it gives my brows color. It also holds them in place. So it kind of just does everything for me. I love that I can use this product with natural makeup looks or like full glam, soft glam, like every look. It's perfect for my eyebrows, and I'm using it in the shade Herb, but I just really, really love it. Luckily, right now with everything going on, we are in a safe location. I was freaking out yesterday because we did get like an emergency alert, and Russ is at work and we only have one car, and that like really scared me because I'm like, we got an evacuation order in the emergency alert. It said all of Los Angeles County needs to evacuate now. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Like Russ, it's like, it takes him like 40 minutes to get home. He's like 8 miles away maybe. But in LA traffic, like it would be insane to get home. So I like peak freaked out yesterday, not having him here, not having a car. And he's like, calm down, it's fine. And I'm like, easy for you to say, like you have a car to like be mobile. Like I'm literally just stuck here. I do feel like he could have been a little more concerned for me. I'm not saying that he wasn't concerned for me, because obviously he was, but like I do get a little like high anxiety during like obviously anxiety inducing times, but truly you do need someone that is going to stay calm in emergency situations. So thankfully that seemed to be him in the situation, but yeah, it's just really scary right now. But like I said, we're safe and I'm so grateful. So I'm gonna go in with some e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This has been my favorite for how long? How long have you guys been here? And how long has this been my favorite? This is in the shade Light Medium 3. Everything is going to be linked in the description as always, and it's always going to link you guys to my specific shade. So if you guys are a similar skin tone to me, which is light medium neutral undertone, then you know these products should work for you. Oh, my face is kind of red right now. So lately I have been taking the e.l.f. Halo Glow a little bit more under my eyes as well, not just on the tops of the cheeks, which I didn't used to do that before, but I do like the glow that it gives. And because it has reflex in it, which are really subtle reflex by the way, it adds like some brightness there. And for me, I just need a little bit of brightness. I don't necessarily have dark circles that I need to cover, but I do have a lot of freckles, and I think it makes my overall complexion and skin tone a little bit, it makes it more even for sure, but also a little bit darker than it would be if I didn't have freckles. So I am trying to like brighten my overall skin tone with these new techniques, but without making it too makeup heavy, if that makes sense. And with that being said, my next product I'm gonna use is the Fenty Soft Lit Foundation. Just a one pump, and I love using this BK Beauty Nikki Rose N17 brush. And I really just like painting this on like, oh my God, that was too much. That was too much. This is a foundation and I'm putting it on like a concealer, but technically I'm using it as a foundation. What I like about this new makeup technique that I've been doing is obviously you can use different products for different things. And I'm using a lot of foundation because foundation isn't always full coverage. It's a little bit lighter than a lot of concealer formulas, specifically this formula. I really like it. And I'm just brightening the center of my face. So I'm using it as you would concealer, or placing it in the places that I would concealer, but this just goes to show that you don't have to use concealer to do this. You can just use a lighter foundation. And the shade that I'm using in the Fenty Soft Lit is 230. I don't know the undertone for this though. Me, just like you guys or everyone else, we don't just have one color on our faces. And I say this as someone who used to do makeup professionally, but there's a lot of different colors happening on a lot of people's faces just because of like whether you have a lot of melanin in your, you know, when you have more melanin in your skin, you do get like darker in some areas, and most of us, our forehead is darker because it gets more sun than any other part of our face. So yeah, it's just unlikely that one color is enough to kind of just give you the exact color that your skin is. So I'm using these techniques to basically enhance that. Does that make sense? So that is the Fenty Soft Lit Foundation, just on like the center of my face and under my eyes, anywhere that I want to brighten, and it evens out my skin tone so much. And because I have a lot of freckles, just doing that evens my face and brightens my face a lot because it's taking down that color from my freckles. Don't get me wrong, I do love my freckles, but sometimes, like I said, they can just kind of make my skin tone look really uneven and not as bright as I would like it to. So now I'm going in with a little bit of foundation. This is new from CoverGirl. I've been using the NYX I want to say buttermilk. Oh my God, buttermilk glaze. But I actually forgot that I really liked this. I got this recently from CoverGirl, and this is in the shade Perfect Beige. And I'm just gonna take the foundation brush and put this where I didn't put the Fenty Soft Lit, and then kind of marry them together so it's just really seamless. The colors are a little bit different. This one has a little bit more of like my darker color. So I'm using this on the perimeter of my face, and also just making sure to blend it in with the Fenty Soft Lit at the edge, so it kind of just looks like one thing. And then we're going in with yet another foundation. Technically, this is a skin tint foundation base complexion product, whatever you want to call it. This is the Anastasia Beauty Balm, which is a skin tint in a stick formula. And I am using this to bronze. I'm using it in the shade 12, My actual shade for this product to match my complexion is shade 9. But I just love it as a bronzer. It has the prettiest finish. It looks like skin, and because it's not technically a bronzer, I feel that this color is just really, really natural looking, and it just gives me just a kiss of warmth and color on my face without looking like bronzer. You know how bronzer can just look really bronzery sometimes? I typically, if I do use a bronzer, I like to use something that's a little bit more of a bronzer, like a bronzer contour mixed, meaning it's not just warm tone. It's like neutral, has a little bit of cool, has a little bit of warm in it. Just because I feel that looks better on my skin, but this isn't too warm. So this is just a really pretty color, pretty formula. I love the way that the skin looks with this on. Also, I'm filling my hair from certain angles, not from other angles, but I will say my hair hasn't been washed for like 4 days, so it does look a little greasy, but it doesn't look bad. Like, I don't think it looks bad. I honestly feel like this look would be fire if I were able to make it look like wet hair, like on purpose, you know, and keep like the wave. Like, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I'm using this to contour my nose too. I have always wished that I had wavy hair. You always want what you can't have, right? Like, everyone is like that, because I basically have straight hair. My mom has wavy curly hair like this, basically when she like wakes up naturally. So I just always thought that I was gonna get it. I did not. It may skip a generation, I don't know. But also, when my mom was young, what is that? Hold on. Oh gosh, it's scary. Trying not to be scared, trying not to give in to worry and fear too much. Whatever happens, happens, you know? What can you do? But yeah, just we've been hearing all of the sounds, and we're not that close, but we are close. So there was one fire that was, I'm gonna use the Milani Cheek Kiss for blush. There was one fire, it was like probably like the third, maybe like the fourth or fifth one that broke out, because they're just like breaking out everywhere. It was the Sunset Fire. That one was really close to us. Like, I would say like less than 5 miles, but it's technically, all of the fires that are happening in LA are mostly on the hillside. So anywhere that there's hills, that's where all of them are at, because there's obviously a lot of like plants and trees and grass. What is that? Foliage to, you know, spread. And there's like neighborhoods within those hills. So those are the ones that like burned down. We are in the city, but that one was like 5 miles away from us. But in LA, 5 miles is kind of far. And then the Palisades is going down to Santa Monica now, which we're 12 miles away from. So like, when you say it in miles wise, it sounds like pretty scary. Like, it sounds pretty close. For blush, I kind of just switch, you know me, I like to switch my blushes up. So sometimes it is the Milani one, sometimes it's the Milk one, and sometimes it's the L'Oreal one. And then lately for powder, I've been loving the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder again, in the shade medium 20. But I just use this for like the bottom of my face. I'm not gonna use this under my eyes because it has a little too much pigment. I like to set here, also my nose and the center of my forehead. This has been my go-to powder lately. I know I love my Sephora Micro Smooth, but I haven't been using that one because I do feel like it's pretty full glam and it gives a lot of coverage. So I don't know, something about a loose powder feels a little bit lighter. Okay, events are getting canceled, which I was waiting for. So yes, this is how I set the face. I like to leave the cheeks and the forehead a little bit open. Sometimes I will set the cheeks a little bit, which I think I'm gonna do now because my hair is like sticking to it. I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place, but I'm gonna use the lighter pink color. Normally I would use both pinks, but I have been trying to go like a little bit lighter with the blush, just a little bit, and probably not for long, but this is just like an everyday base makeup look for me. Actually, if it was everyday makeup, if it was my everyday makeup routine, I probably wouldn't even add powder blush, but I do want it to last me a little longer today. And for under my eyes, I always go back to this powder. It is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. It's just such a pretty lightweight, super finely milled powder. I love it during the summertime because it's lightweight, and I love it now because I'm going for just much more lighter coverage under my eyes these days. To be honest, I don't know how this new makeup routine came about, like how I just stopped wearing concealer. It happened over like holiday break. I just had like an epiphany. I was like, I actually, like sometimes I just want to look and feel a little more natural. Like when I'm around my friends who don't do makeup, who aren't makeup girls, there's nothing wrong with being a makeup girly, but sometimes I do feel like, okay, my makeup is really like full glam for every day. And like, not to compare myself to other people's, but sometimes I'm just like, I could wear a little bit less and look a little more like me. I also really might do a little eyeshadow. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use my Jason Wu palette, but I don't know, sometimes I get in like moods and I think about things so deeply, because I was like, I don't want to depend on makeup. And sometimes like doing makeup as my job and just like always having to show up perfect and done like doesn't feel good sometimes. And I never want to get caught up in like relying on makeup to feel confident about myself. So some days I will force myself to wear no makeup. Like I don't have a problem not wearing makeup, but I think it's more so like showing up on socials with no makeup isn't my favorite, to be honest. So I wanted to come up with a makeup routine that felt pretty natural, even for like the average person who doesn't wear a bunch of makeup. Obviously, it's still kind of full glam, like as I'm doing my eyeshadow. I'm just forever a makeup girl, I guess. Just gonna do a little bit of liner with the eyeshadow. Also, no one in our neighborhood or like our complex, our apartment complex, seems to be like freaking out, which is a little reassuring. But I do know that people in LA who have lived here their whole lives, because you know we're not from LA, have never experienced something like this. So it's just so crazy. But like, you know, it really just comes down to like, what can you do? Which is crazy to think about, but you know, what can you do? The one thing I hate, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a full-blown adult, but I hate being away from my parents. Like I wish, obviously the situation would make me feel so much better if I had family closer by, like my immediate family. I have family around, but like, you know, specifically my parents, because I'm a child. Okay, and then for mascara, I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is the waterproof Luscious formula. Also, I did wanna mention for everyday makeup, like no makeup, instead of the Fenty Soft Lit Foundation, I have been using the Kosas new color corrector. You guys, I'm so sorry for the dog outside. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I use this because it's a color corrector and it's so freaking pretty. I'll post a short video about it, like with a little review, but oh my God, it is magic in a bottle. So I just wanted to mention that for like truly more no makeup days, I would use that instead of the Fenty foundation. So I'm just gonna take my time with this and be back. Okay, while my lashes are drying, I'm gonna do my lip combo, and I have been obsessed. This has been my hyperfixation lately. NYX Duck Plump lip liners. They're so creamy, they do sting, and they last so long on the lips, which is like what really got me. I never had to like touch them up. This is in the shade Nude Flip. And then it wouldn't be a Sarahsowse look if I didn't use 2 lip liners. So I'm going in with Fill 'Em In now, which is more of like a mauve-y color. It's a little bit deeper. And then I like to rub it in. And then just top it with a little bit of a lip gloss stick from Essence. And it is so friggin' pretty. We got a new creamer. It's the Chobani, what is it called? Oh, caramel macchiato. Oh my gosh, it is so good. We got vanilla last time and it just like was not it for me. I was like, not a big fan. Let's see if I can curl my eyelashes. Might be too soon. I also ripped off my nails this morning because I've had them on for just about 2 weeks now actually, which is pretty long for me, you guys know. I think it's too soon to curl the lashes, but I tried. And sometimes when I wear the Milk blush, I also put it on my lips and then I do this exact same lip combo. It just makes them a little bit more like punchy, but still like really natural at the end of the day. Okay, $1,000,000 question is, should I put my hair up? It was so cute the way I did it yesterday. I guess let's just do it and then see how I feel. I could always just take it down after. I'm just loving how it looks like I have, like my hair's naturally like this. Russ came home yesterday and he was like, I love your hair. I like it up. Okay, so yesterday my hair wasn't like curly like this. I had to curl it once I put it up, which I'm about to put it up right now. So you just put it in like a pony. You have to take like these front chunks out because we're gonna use them, especially if you don't have a lot of hair, you're gonna want to do that. So we wanna do a little pony. And then we're gonna grab another elastic or like hair thing, and you're gonna kinda wanna just like make your own messy bun. I do it differently every time, but like whatever works for you. Some bobby pins. And then you basically just kind of use this hair for like the messy part. You can pin it either to the back or you can pin it to the front, wherever you kind of want like that, the hair to hang. So I'm gonna do this one up here. Yesterday I did 3, but I kind of like just doing 2 of those. So you want to leave the bang out. There's some hair here. If your hair isn't already styled, then like you have to style it once it's in the ponytail and then put it up, instead of like styling your whole head and then just doing the updo, you know? Or sometimes I just like, I don't even leave the front pieces out and I just did like a messy bun and styled just the hairs that were hanging out of the messy bun portion of the hair. And then you can just pull some from the bun. And you might have to recurl these also. And you just kind of adjust as you go. That is the messy bun look. And I'm gonna use a little bit of powder to go under my brows. I feel like lately I'm noticing that my eyelids have gotten a little more oily than they used to be, so the mascara is kind of like transferring. But if you put the powder, it shouldn't happen. I just keep forgetting to do that because it's so new to me. This is the look. I'm not gonna add any eyelashes today. If I did wear like corner eyelashes, I would put a little bit of bottom mascara, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. I just wanted to get ready with you guys so I can kind of like take my mind off of everything. Hopefully this weekend we'll be able to get some stuff together to donate. I have to find like a place near us. Obviously, I want to donate like all of the PR that I have for the giveaways. That's like one thing we can do to donate. We just donated so much stuff, so like clothes wise is gonna be tough because for the new year, if you guys watch the vlog, like we went through our closet and we donated so much. I was telling Russ that I have donated like 5 bags in the past like 3 months. So I'm just like so sad because I could have, you know, I mean, obviously I didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't even have like extra shoes. Like I got rid of tennis shoes. So I'm kind of sad about that. I do have some like sweatshirts and jackets that I could get rid of. They're like brand ones. So I'll probably donate those. Yeah, but definitely get some PR boxes together. I don't have as much PR as I used to, but I know like whatever helps. So hopefully I can get a few boxes together. Skincare, makeup, you know. I know like that's not the most important thing during this time, but it will give some people a sense of normalcy, hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna ask Russ if we can find a place probably tomorrow and drop some stuff off. But thank you for everyone checking in on us because you guys know we live in LA. I was just I was in shock, honestly. I wasn't even posting and I didn't even think to give people an update because I still am just like in shock. So we're just on high alert, staying safe, and you know, we're just hoping for the best, obviously, for everyone out there who's been affected, all the animals, all the first responders. Like, there are so many heroes and it's just so heartwarming to see. And it's, I mean, obviously everything is heartbreaking to see, but seeing like how many heroes we have is crazy. And it makes you really grateful and thankful for people like that. So yeah, my heart goes out to them and their families. But I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look and hanging out with me, doing a little chatty get ready with me, helping me. Thank you for helping me take my mind off of everything. Everything that I used in today's video will be in the description box or on TikTok. And you found me here. Don't forget to subscribe on here and Instagram. And I will see you guys next week, hopefully in much better conditions.